Hi Foxes, welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany from SHOPFOXBURROW. I am SHOPFOXBURROW on Poshmark, Etsy, and Instagram. And today I have a mail unboxing haul for you. So usually every year I go to a giant flea market called Brimfield that's up here in New England in Massachusetts. And it's about an hour and 15-ish away from me, and I look forward to it every year. A friend and I go, we stay in a hotel, we always go out for sushi, we get room service, we go to Brimfield, we get delicious cider donuts, and shop for vintage. So unfortunately that has now been canceled this year, so I'm definitely bummed about that. One of the things that I wanted to do this year while I was at Brimfield was shop for my first ever lookbook. So this fall I wanted to do a very 70s prairie bohemian and style inspired lookbook. And I booked a photographer, and I'm gonna, closer to the time, I'm gonna put out a call for models. Hopefully this will have passed over us by then, but because I can't go to Brimfield and look in person for all of those pieces, I kind of put out my feelers online and did some buying across a couple of different platforms, and I'm here to show you what I got. So I spent, I think, somewhere around $500, including shit, like between $400 and $500 for all of these pieces that I'm going to show you. And they, with the exception of like one, I think, they're all going to be for sale on Etsy and then on Poshmark as well. But let's see what I got. So this dress is a little polka dot number. So cute. So it's 1970s. It's got the high collared neckline. About between 10 to 15 of these pieces I'm saving for my photo shoot. I'm gonna line them all up and then make outfits out of them. I have a couple of things I want to use already. So once I get my lineup done, then whatever is left over that I bought, I will be listing on Poshmark and Etsy in April. So some of these will be for sale sooner, and some of these won't be for sale until the fall. But this has super cute little puff sleeves with a little gathered hem. It's got an elastic waist here, and it's just like a sheer-ish polka dot with a button front, but it's just so cute. And then underneath the neck here, it has a little tie, so you can make a little bow. Love that. I also ordered a couple of modern things from ThredUp because they were having a sale. So I'll unbox those with you too, and those will just go straight into my Poshmark closet. I think I got one thing for me, but most of it will just be for sale. Alright. This one is a Maxi dress. Okay. Got my little utility pocket here, keeping my box cutter in. So gorgeous. So this is a halter neck maxi dress. It has hook and eye closures at the back of the neck. It zips up the back. It has a tag, but not a brand. And I'll show you here. So this is a 1970s piece, but anyway, it's gathered at the waist with like this kind of like window pane print across it, and then just a beautiful like floral poppy hem. And I completely love this. It does have, so most of these I got for a relatively good deal, resellable price, because they have some flaws that I'm going to be fixing. So this one has a little tear in the back of the skirt. You can kind of see it probably got like snagged or pulled on something, but it's right on the back and it's like in the overlayer, so I really don't think it's a big deal. I totally love this piece. I think it's beautiful. There were a couple of vendors that I bought multiple pieces from. When you're in the vintage world, you start to like collect, you know, business cards from people that you've done business with before. So even though Brimfield was canceled, I do know a lot of the vendors that sold there, and I can message them and say, you know, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z, and see what they have in their stock. They can send me, you know, pictures digitally. This is probably, it's not going to be a part of the collection, so it'll go up, but I just couldn't pass this up. It's a 1960s little like plaid dress. I just love it. It's handmade. It's got, you know, the pink seams. It's got the metal zip. And I just think it's so cute. Yeah. It's got little like gathered pleats here. But yeah, this wasn't really for the collection. It was just something that a couple of the places I ordered from had free shipping if you spent over a certain amount, so I added in a couple of pieces that I knew I could sell that weren't necessarily part of the collection that I'm trying to put together. I love this piece. I almost didn't get it because it was a little bit on the top of the price range I wanted to spend, but I don't know, I just really loved it. It's pretty small. It's a size 7. It's by Nikki. And it is an off-the-shoulder purple floral sheer cotton like ruffled dress, and I'm just like, oh, I love it. So one of my favorite 70s materials is these like gauzy cottons. Like they used these to make a lot of the gunny sacks dresses, and they hold up. You can wash them. They hold their color. They're sturdy. Has a little tie. Has a structured like waistband here. Yeah, but I just loved the color. I loved the print. If this fit me, it would be mine in a heartbeat. I love it to death. It's definitely on the smaller side, but it is so cute. Okay, last one from this vendor. This is another 1970s piece. This is one of the few types of polyester that I will buy. It's like that sheer kind of crepe polyester, and this one has full-length sleeves, but because it's sheer, it's still a good spring piece, and it's got a button-up neckline. But the real reason that I got it was this border print down here that just kind of has that like impressionist stippling sort of inspiration. It kind of reminds you of like a yeah, like a lake with some trees behind it and some grass blowing in the wind and a sky. I just really think that that's beautiful. This one may fit me, so it will probably be a good one for me to model. The brand is Sunshine Alley. It's a vintage size 14, which is about a modern 10. And this one will not be a part of the collection, so I'll be listing this sooner, but I just loved that one. Okay, that was it for that vendor. So the prices for the pieces that are going to be going into my Poshmark closet and Etsy shop like now are going to be a little bit lower than the ones that I go full on. And I mean, when you hire a photographer and models and you do hair and makeup and you order the pieces specifically for this, like it increases the cost to you, so you also have to increase the cost to the buyer. So those will definitely be on the higher side, so they have to be really exceptional pieces. This is okay, so this is a cleaning lot that I bought to sort of get some fresh vintage in, but these are all going to need to be cleaned. They smell very much like an estate sale. But it is this 80s shirt dress, very 50s in style. It has an elastic waist, it has pockets. This one, if I can clean it up, I may keep it for myself. It's very cute, definitely the type of thing that I would wear. And it does come with a belt, but it has numerous stains, and yes, it smells. So this is going to require multiple day soak, which I'm also going to do a video about how I end up cleaning these up. Ooh, definitely a strong smell to this one. Another great way that you can sort of neutralize smells is vinegar and then like line drying them outside. So I will definitely be using that technique. This one will need to be cleaned, and then it has a couple of splits and some other stains and issues. But it is a cute little polka dot 70s piece from Neiman Marcus. Just like, you know, little mod dress, late 60s, early 70s. Here's the Neiman Marcus tag. For these pieces, I paid about $11 each, including shipping. This was one of the ones I loved the most. It did come with a belt. It is, looks like a 60s dress, maybe 70s. Once I get it, it has that pointed collar, so probably 70s. But yeah, it's just like a polka dot pleated shirt dress. It has these striped cuffs, and then it has like a striped hem down here. And this one definitely needs a cleaning as well. I'm pretty sure these are just like estate fresh dresses. Like the seller goes to estate sales, buys cool stuff, puts it on, and then like you buy it, and it's up to you to fix it and make it fresh again, which I can do. So I went ahead and got those, and those will be another video that will be coming out. I don't know when, but so this one has a 70s tiered, this is by Miss Diva New York. Here's the tag. So these like thinner like cottons, it's usually a polyester and cotton blend, but it's just like tiered, very kind of Lolita style. It has straps with ties, so they are adjustable. It has the original belt, and I believe this one has some stains, so it'll have to be washed, but I think that they were pretty faint. Yeah. We'll see if it matches up with my collection. This one is a slip skirt, so it's got like that nylon top with like the slip elastic, but it has a cotton base, which I loved, and you don't see that often. It does have some stains. You can see here, there's some stains right in there. But yeah, it's got a double layered cotton with lace, crocheted lace. I mean, it's like machine work kind of crocheted lace. But this one is really cool. It is by, it's a pretty old tag. This might be from the 50s. It is Sarah May Lingerie, size medium. And yes, it is nylon and cotton. And I'm pretty sure this is the 50s, 60s ILGWU tag. I will need to look that up, but this was probably like a square dancing or something like that, like westerny petticoat. But I thought that was really cute, and I thought that it would go really well with that blue dress that I got from her. So, alright, last thing from this vendor was a vintage blouse. It is cotton, big cuffs with the buttons, triple buttons up the front. This one is by Alden's Fashions, and again, this is a 70s piece, and this is great for, I think this will be part of the photo shoot. It is part of that like kind of prairie, bohemian, Victorian revival era that's going on. It's got this nice mandarin collar, and then it's like the high mock neck, and it's got the split in the back so it's comfortable and not too tight. And then back buttons, which I'm always a huge fan of. And it's a nicer, like, larger size. Like, I think that would fit me. So, definitely love that. This one had a couple of pieces that I just felt were, like, amazing. And one of them was this tiger sweater. This was not going to be part of the lookbook, but oh my god, that little, like, oh yeah. This is probably a children's sweater, but I think a very petite woman could wear it, and I could not pass it up. This is just amazing. Just amazing. It has a really old tag. Well, not really old, but it has an old tag. Some care instructions, so most likely 70s, but I just loved that grumpy little cat. This one, again, I loved it. Pale purple with like that Victorian ruffly situation, high neck. The brand on this one is Rio. It's polyester, but it is just, oh, it's amazing. I love this lilac color. So pretty. Like that tuxedo vibe to it. Very cool. And the last one from this vendor is a piece that might be for my lookbook. So it's got an off-the-shoulder top with like lacy detail. It's got the original like belt, which is just ribbon, and it is a maxi dress made out of that like cotton, sheerish cotton, and then it's got this lace hem here, and if you look at the front, it's got sort of like a crossover ruffle detail, so it kind of peekaboos, and I just think this would be really amazing, like walking through a field, you know, with like boots kicking out of the front of the dress. So I'm excited to do this one. I'm pretty sure this is going to be in the lookbook, and to pair with it, because you kind of want things that go together, this lilac top might work really nicely as a companion to that. How are you guys liking this? Is this fun, interesting? I don't usually order this much vintage at one time. Usually this kind of haul I would have after going to Brimfield. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? There is more. Oh yes, there is more. Oh, I was like, what is this? But I remembered that this is, if you don't know Michelle from Mish Market, she is a Poshmark seller, and she's also just opened a vintage only Instagram shop called Lee and Low Goods, and she had messaged me a while back about having like a vintage piece to send on to me as part of like a chain, forwarding, and she sent me this piece, which is I was like, I don't remember ordering this. It's like a 1960s poly knit Sears double-breasted blouse. This probably would have been a part of like a suit set. But yeah, it's pretty cute, and I think it would look good with like flare jeans nowadays. Let's see, she sent a little note. Said, hope you love this, and thank you so very much for waiting so long. Better late than never. I hope this very delayed package makes your day. Thank you, Michelle. That was so sweet. And I will be forwarding on goods to someone else as part of that. Okay, I have 2 more vintage packages left, and then I have a couple of thread up packages. So this piece I actually bought for myself. Hopefully it fits, but I am totally in love with this. It's a 1970s maxi dress, very much in that prairie style, with like a bell sleeve, a sheer bell sleeve. And it has a tie waist, and it's just like long floor length, and has this matching lace and ribbon detail down here with a ruffled hem. And I just think that is so cute. It's supposed to be my size. We shall see. Hopefully it is. If not, it would be a very cute companion to the other navy polka dot dress that I had earlier, that I showed first, that had like the shorter sleeves and the shorter hem. Yeah, but I love that. That's what I paid up for because I wanted it for myself. Oh, and this one is laden. I got some really good stuff from the seller, so I am excited to unbox this. Alright, I have to be careful not to cut into anything. So what I like to do is lift it up and then cut down while it's lifted. And that kind of makes sure that no peekaboo fabric that might be poking out in the middle gets damaged. She sent an invoice for me. Let's see here. Alright. Looks like a lot of individually bagged things. Keeping it protected. Alright, again with that purple vibe. So you can tell I kind of did like some color themes, trying to put together a lookbook. You want it to be cohesive. So this one is a lavender dress, more of like a solid color, but it has this very poof sleeve with the little, it would hit like right about here. It's got a tailored empire, well, this is not an empire waist. It's like a V yoke waist, and it is just a floor length maxi dress. It does have a lining, so it's not like sheer, you can just wear it as is, but yeah, with like this overlay hem, and yeah, just really pretty. Love that. Fits in with that purple aesthetic. This one, okay, this one is, and most of these, I'm pretty sure all of these are 1970s pieces, so I won't say that again and again, but this is a cotton, that cotton poly blend. It is fully lined, so no part of it is sheer, and it has like a peach lining with like I think this is a cream fabric that's been overlaid. Yeah, it's cream fabric, so it gives it this peach hue. It's got more of this like diamond lace in the middle, which kind of gives it more of like that empire bust, even though it does have like a fitted waist. And again, this is just like a full-length maxi dress with a floral print and a tie back at the waist. So I loved this one, that it was long sleeve. I am going to be doing this photo shoot probably toward the end of summer, beginning of fall, and so having those long sleeved things does make sense. I really loved this one. Love this print. It is a very like prairie revival inspired dress with like the I love these sleeves, so they, you know, your hand comes out here and then they've got that bellish detail behind them. It's got an apron that ties over it, and you know, continuing with that prairie inspired vibe, it has this like full length apron that goes over the bottom with a lace hem, and then this gorgeous print. Let's see if I can show you. Just little blossoms, background of blossoms, and yeah, I just loved so many details about this. The print, the apron, the sleeve shape, the bib front. I think this is a really standout piece, and I love it a lot. Definitely a good one. Okay, this one, I hemmed and hauled a little bit on this one, but because it was more of like a cottony material and not a polyester, I decided to go for it. I don't think it will be part of the collection because it's too vibrant, but I did really like it. It's definitely an empire bust. I liked these big flowers on it, and it's just like a textured fabric, so it's almost like, it almost looks like the flowers are appliqued on, but they're not. And then it has these giant cuffs, so just very like 70s, like Jane Austen almost inspired, but like a crazy bold print. And this again is a maxi dress, and it has a ribbon belt. So if you ever find like a maxi dress or just a regular 70s dress and it is missing the belt, honestly half the time it was just ribbon. So just go to the craft store and buy some ribbon to match in a contrasting color, and you're probably pretty close to the original. But I just really liked this one. It's got this huge like scoop neck. It's pretty cool. Definitely not part of the collection, but I did love it. Alrighty. More from this same vendor. She had some amazing stuff that I had to just take her up on. This is a blouse, and it is kind of like this floral print. It's sheer in the sleeves. It's got a lace detail down the side that's matched by the interesting shaped collar and the floral laced waist. And I think you guys are looking at the back. Here's the front. Just cool. I liked the little shape. I think that'll be a good one. That one might be a part of the collection. I'm not 100%. Okay. This one, again, I loved this embroidery. Check out these sleeves. Like, so cool. These embroidered sleeves, little leaf, falling leaf print across the front, and then it just gets better because it's just, the design goes all the way down the front. It does have a couple little stains I will try and soak out, but just look at that embroidery. It goes all the way down to the hem, and it has this scalloped hem, and then it wraps around the back. I just love this piece. I can't wait for these to be like photographed and kind of shown in their full glory, but I really love that one. That one might be a collection piece. I can't wait to put these all together. My cousin designs jewelry. She's by Mia Ellington, is her jewelry page, which is her name, but she's going to do some, once I have all the pieces together for this, I'm going to send her some pictures, and she's going to do some jewelry for the collection. So I'm just really excited to bring this together, and obviously it's not cheap to do all this, but it's just something that I've always wanted to do. It kind of spurs that like creative stylist element. This is another almost like Jane Austen-y sort of piece. It has these like almost like leg of mutton mini sleeves here. So it's got this like big poof shoulder with like a slimmer cuff, and you can see just like all the fine details. These cuffs like snap in place, here. So it's just like a very like dainty cuff, ruffled neckline. It's got a little bow belt. And then this fabric is embroidered, which I adore. And it's got multiple tiers. And again, it's just that long, swishy maxi skirt style. So I just really loved that one too. Yeah, so this vendor had a lot of really great stuff. And I'm definitely going to keep her on file in case I am in need of some more vintage. Okay, so that was it for the vintage that I picked up for both my lookbook and just getting into my closet. I have some cleaning to do. These are not going to be things that get popped up right away. If you're interested, you can drop your Poshmark or Etsy name or however you want to be contacted down below, and I can let you know when these pieces are listed. Again, some of them might not be listed for months if they end up being a part of my lookbook collection. But if you are interested, feel free to drop me a line down below. And now I'm going to show you the couple of things that I got from ThredUp, and then we're going to call this good. First things first, from ThredUp, I got this sweet little cardigan. It is a MAC cardigan. It's from Modcloth. But just how cute is that with the embroidery? And it's on white, which is a nice spring color. Thicker knit, but I really liked that. I believe it is a size small. It does look like it has some like spots on the sleeve, but I should be able to get that out. And these were all a part of a sale that they had going on. I think for all of the pieces, I spent somewhere around like $30 or $40. And that includes one dress that I bought for myself for I think like $25. This is a Modcloth dress. It is relatively, you know, simple, plain. It's by Halter. It's an older, you know, Modcloth style, but I just liked the bright chartreuse color, and it was a great deal, so I went ahead and picked it up. And that'll just add a nice like pop of color in my Poshmark closet. It's not particularly rare. It's not a novelty print, but I thought it was fun. Okay, the next piece is an Anthropology dress. This is by Maple. I don't remember the Anthropology name right now, but it's very much like a kimono type of inspired dress. It's got that like almost obi belt that ties in the back. It's very lovely on the dress form, and I liked the big like leaf print. It is a size small, and it is 100% silk. So sort of a vintage Anthropology piece. Not like 90s, but this is the dress that I got myself. It's just a Retrolicious dress, but I have been eyeing it. I do like the bright, bold colors. I like the crossover neckline. Unfortunately, it does not seem to have pockets, so most likely that will relegate it to a 1 or 2 time wear and not an everyday staple in my closet, but it was a decent price and I did like it. This is so much cuter in person than it was. This, I think, was overlooked because the print is so small, just by other people. This is a Sugar Hill Boutique Modcloth brand, but this has these, oh, I wish let's see if I can show you. These little milkshakes. Yeah, so cute. And it's like a midi length, has little whoop, cap sleeves and a scoop neckline. Just really cute. This last piece is a skirt. It is by Pretty Vacant, which is also a Modcloth brand. I don't know if this one was sold there, but I love the little heart print. I like that it is teal. It has pockets. It has a very wide, like curved yoke at the top and some box pleating. But I just thought that was really cute. So that is what I picked up from ThredUp, and then you saw all of the vintage pieces. It is fun to still be able to do these hauls even though we're all stuck inside, so I appreciate you tuning in and watching, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell if you want to get notifications about when I post a new video. I try and post every Tuesday and Thursday. I've been pretty good about keeping to that schedule, and I hope to continue to do so. And thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite piece was, if you like my idea of a lookbook, if you're looking forward to it. And I was thinking about doing a video of the whole process once I kind of complete it, just doing a wrap up, because I couldn't find a lot of material about how to create a lookbook, and so I am maybe looking to kind of create some. So thank you so much again for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time. Bye!